Okay, this is going to look into the Explorer options in Whirligig. I'm going to start off with a completely clean installation. So I've just opened it up. As you can see, we're in VR at the moment. I'm going to switch quite quickly to desktop because the functions are the same and it's easier to show you. So let me jump to that. So I'm going to click here, go into Faces Monitor, Independent Monitor, and that'll be enough. I'll also make it full screen so far. You can make it full screen, but this is good enough for that now. So to open the Explorer, we hit on Open Explorer here, and it gives you a full list of elements that you can actually use. So we've got local, and as you would imagine, this is the local drive. So if I click on local, you'll see here we've got the local drives, and we can go into certain areas if we want to. And then we have the standard Windows folders, which is video, picture, downloads, and audio. So these go to the what you'd expect within those. So if I go to video, I've got a few things here. We've got folders on the left here and files on the right. And we can see the files on the right. So these are the files that I've got on my local drive. This is a film that I made a few years ago. So we can open it up like so. You just click on it and it'll open up. Now, if for instance I wanted to have a shortcut, so if I go into WhatsApp, we have all these different WhatsApp files that I've collected over the years, but I wanted to say keep this WhatsApp folder. If we click and hold, as you can see at the bottom, it tells you this as well. So if I click and hold, wait for that to go across, and now we've got that as a shortcut like so. Now, Whirligig has multiple ways of viewing files. If we look at over here, we can select different files. So if I click that, that will remove all the video files. And if we've got images like so, we can do the same thing. So if you only wanted to see video files or audio files or download files, you can do that. At the top here, we've got date, size, ABC, random, and they are what you'd expect. So if I click on date, it will list them in date order, and you can see the date there. If you click on size, it will list them in size order, and you can see the size there. This says whether it's going to be from the top to the bottom, like so. A, B, Z, you've got in alphabetical order, and random is in alphabetical order. Now, something to note is that if I stuck it in date and I hit play, and we can see that this is going like this. This is the order of the playlist. So if I click next, it goes to reason, and so on and so forth as you go down the list. So as an example, if I click on random, open that one up, go to the next one, it will be the one next in the list. So this dictates the order in which the video files play, or the audio files, or whatever you specifically want to do in a PC. Now this will look very similar in Android as on the Meta standalone and multiple other standalone headsets as it does on PC, but we have a couple of extra options. We've got desktop mirroring, which does a desktop mirroring, and you can choose which one you're in. Webcam, which is that. NDI is if you've got an NDI, because it accesses the network, it will ask you to do that, and you can connect to an NDI sort of thing. These are a little less sort of tested because it's not so easy to test them. Explorer is the thing that is kind of built around everything. So the Explorer exists on standalone as well as PC orientated. We have a search bar up here. Currently this isn't in standalone, but I hope to add it at some point. And when we type it in, it will show you which ones you're actually going to, and it will go down to that in the list. Now, if we look on the left, right hand side here, we have this option here. Now this is a thumbnail option. So this gives you all of your videos within the thumbnail. Now you'll see that these have all appeared like so, which is great. This one has appeared, but it's not particularly good thumbnail. It picks one as like a minute in, and it will also save those thumbnails so they don't have to load in every time. But if I click on this one, for instance, that's the thumbnail it's brought in. Just as a new feature, we can click on some part in there, go to about. Yes, go to about. just because it's loading in these things here. And you can take a thumbnail, and it will take a thumbnail at that point. So now if I hit refresh, you can see that it's got a thumbnail. This is a refresh here as well. A couple of other things to note in the thumbnail section. We've got smaller and smaller, so we can show different levels like so. And we can scroll up, down like you'd expect. A new addition to this program is Plex. So now I've got Plex support built into to the player, and we can sign up to Plex. And now I've got a Plex account with some files as examples, ones that I've taken over from my DVD collection, or free to download from the Blender film. So if we click on there, we've got sign in to generate a 4-digit account. So if I hit sign in, oh nope. If I go to Plex, hit sign in, like so, we've got a 4-digit account. And now I can go to Plex link, as is described in the picture. So Plex link 8WWZ, click link, account's linked. And now your account is linked and ready to go. So if you want to sign out of the account, you can click here and click sign out. This will stay signed in until you sign out. So this is my current cloud. So I've got my films. So with Plex, there's a different downloading system. So it will take the films and it will give you a good name for them, and it will download them, as you can see here, and it gives thumbnails to them as well. Now those thumbnails come off your server, so you have a nice little selection of thumbnails. Now because it's on a server, I don't have dates on here as well. I might add extra ones in the future, but currently no. So it's working exactly the same way as before. I can, for instance, take this films folder, and now that's a shortcut as well. So I can go to my WhatsApp folder, which will also download those. I can go to my films folder. If I go up one, I've got TV programs. So if I look at inside number 9, there's 3 episodes there. And again, all these thumbnails are downloaded at the time of looking at it, and then cached, so they won't download every time. So one thing that I've also added, so if I go to small view, if I go to films, you can see these are the films that I've got. Now if I click on this, that refreshes this view, but it doesn't just refresh this view, it prompts Plex to look at that folder and refresh it. So if I go in here, so as you can see, this is a list of the files that I've got on my Plex server. And you can see that we've got ones here. So if I was to add a new one, so let's copy one from my video folder across. Let's copy one that it will recognize. So is that one in there? I don't think it is. So I'll go there and then, nope, not really. Go there and copy it across there, and now if we hit refresh, with any luck it should appear, and there you go, it has appeared. So wherever it is, which is there. So and if we delete it, we can also hit refresh here, and it will remove it. And that's generally it. The files will play through here. It will remember the previous location you're in. I've optimized it to be as fast as possible. I hope it works in the way in which people hope. This way of using this, clicking using VR, is as simple as using the laser pointer, and it will do all exactly the same thing. As I say, this will sign out. So if I hit there, hit sign out, then that's signed out, and we're back to our original. So if I want to go and sign back in again, I can easily sign back in again. And that's currently the way in which to use the Explorer. If you've got any questions, please let me know. If you have any issues, please let me know. I'm happy to get rid of as many bugs and issues as I possibly can. And I hope you enjoy using Whirligig. Thank you for your time.